and one is wrong. And we tell him that take us by short route, but willfully he takes by wrong route, longer route.
He did it wantedly, right?
Yes, wantedly.
Right. Who allowed him to do that?
Myself.
Exactly. Why we did that? Why we allowed him to do that?
Because I don't know.
Exactly. So our duty is, whenever we take up some aspect, our duty is we should be fond of it, we should learn it, or we should take care of it. If we don't take care, then external person can manipulate it anyway, and we should be open for that. That's why Krishna, instead of saying all these things, he simply said, like, do your duties. So protecting ourselves is also our duty. When we failed in that, we cannot blame the other person, because it is his choice to cheat us. We cannot command the other person, but always it is our choice to protect ourselves. But why did not we opt for it? You could have opted for Google Maps or something.
There is no, that is not a problem.
So then we should accept it, like, because then we should be in a position to accept the fact that because I am not in a state to check myself and check the route, I relied on him. So all the possibilities there, he may take me right or he may take me wrong.
Willfully duping means, suppose a waste paper fellow comes to us, our place. He weighs 5 kilos of paper only as a 1 kilo. Willfully he does it. Then what is the check with us? We don't have any check, but we only burst him on anger, our anger will burst upon him. That is the case.
Yes.
Then how to control?
Because we expected him. We expected him to be truthful. We expected him to give the right to us, right? Yes. So that's why I'm saying focus on what we are supposed to do to go the things in right way, rather than just expecting from others. What we should do from our end, because never we can change the world, we can change the other person. Only what we can do is we can change ourselves and the way which we are walking through.
Okay.
It is very difficult, but if we want to be in that state, we need to work out on that.
So he has a right to cheat us.
I did not say he has right to do that. He opted it to do that. Can you stop him? It is his belief system. It is his ethics, his morals, his way of choosing the life to live. But we are not aligned with his way of living. We are against it. So we get angry.
Yes.
But people will not live according to our expectations. We need to accept this fact.
Where our mind program is to change it in that matter.
So why we got disturbed? Because we felt I lost something. So what is our duty here? To take care that I should not lose something.
I should not lose something. Yes. Okay. I should not lose something. Okay.
Yeah.
Then when I lost something willfully cheated by me.
Then how can you get, how can you prove it? See, the mistake has happened when he is weighing it. You cannot see. I ordered something in the Flipkart. It is my responsibility to check the reviews, to check the authorization, then make the payment. If I did not check the reviews, I did not make authorization, I can get any kind of product. So what is my duty when I'm ordering something? From my end, I need to be clear about what I am buying, where I am buying, and how it is. After that, if at all the product which came is damaged, then should I sit or cry, or should I take action of keeping a review and marking for exchange or proving that fellow it is wrong product? Always what we do is we stop at a reacting point rather than moving a step forward to set the things in a right way. Think about what can be done. We are stopping only at a reactive point. My son is not reading. I'm getting angry. That's fine. But what should I do my son to read him well, right? I should think about the solution part. Till the point I don't think what should be done, I will be only at a reacting point, and definitely I'll be in a state of anger. Got it? Done. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir. So now see the angers expressed in different ways. So explosive anger, it happens what? People like, who just react faster and then they slowly come down. Okay, this is explosive anger, like, it will be like bombarding. But after a certain time, everything is normal. This is one way of expressing anger. Then other things comes, they have some other feelings in deep hidden inside them. They feel lonely, they feel disturbed, they feel jealousy, but keeping other feeling in mind, they start expressing anger to the outside because they are in a helpless state. Usually the kids, small kids, or like, old people. So what happens, like, when they are unable to take any action or anything else, what they get, either tears in their eyes or anger on their nose, either of these two things they get. So that comes under, usually comes feelings kept inside. Then next comes, few people project their anger in such a way that it hurts others. So it could be like, emotional abuse will be done to the others, like emotional blackmail or something. They just don't shout, but they see that it hurts others. So talking sarcastically or something like that. This is one way of expressing anger. Then another type is you just blow up at others. Like, you keep shouting whenever you see the other person, like, it's never someone don't want to come in front of your eyes if at all you are in this kind of mode. So these are different types of, there are many other ways, like, anger can be shown, but these are few different ways the anger comes out when a person is angry.
First two types. I don't get it.
Which one, sir?
What type is?
No, first type,
First
differently, like, people, they become explosive anger. Explosive anger. And few people, like, the anger comes from feelings which they keep inside. Long way they will be carrying, like, my parents don't like me, my parents ignore me, they don't listen to me. So they keep on carrying few feelings and suddenly they start coming up with those anger feelings, reflecting these feelings.
Yes.
Then the other
Second
comes,
type?
like, you express anger that hurts others.
Okay.
It's not like you will shout, but the way you talk will hurt others. So your intention is to hurt others.
It is almost there, madam. It is commonly hurting others. Doing humans, hurting others are nowadays common.
Yes.
Correct, madam?
Yes, sir. The other thing is, like, you blow up at others. So you will choose one or the other person and you start shouting at them. In the explosive anger, you just burst out. Whoever are around you, you will be bursting out. But coming to blow up at others, you choose people, whether it's family members, your children, your peer group, your spouse, you choose them and you start.
One is emotional abuse. One type is emotional abuse.
That is, you are hurting others. How you can hurt others is through emotional abuse, right?
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Now, if at all anger is showered outside, how it is we have seen. Now, if at all anger is stored inside, see, we will be not sharing it others. What happens if at all anger is stored inside and we are not sharing it with others? It destroys self. It is self-destructive because we cannot sleep, we cannot eat, we cannot be free, we cannot enjoy anything. And slowly it starts showing on the physical symptoms.
It is like Cold War, madam.
Then what is the appropriate way to express anger?